This is a 1995 Walt Disney home video / Walt Disney masterpiece collection VHS of this classic enchanting romance film for true love's first kiss of the film. And it's after two Disney films from 1940s for both of our Walt Disney's So Dear to My Heart and Walt Disney's The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad from 1949. And this came out home video shortly after Walt Disney's A Goofy Movie, as you know. And my copy is version 1 because do not have the Disney interactive promo at all. When this came out home video October 4th, 1995, a year I was born, so as my friend Olivia Obeng as well too. This came out home video shortly after A Goofy Movie. This came out home video shortly before the release Walt Disney's The Santa Claus, as you know. This came sealed when I got this. I am not going to bother showing it right now. There's the Santa Claus. If you want to see it open and close into it, check it out for yourself. Tim Allen as the star of his sitcom as Tim the Toolman Taylor in his sitcom Home Improvement. And a year later, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear in Walt Disney's first computer animated film from Pixar Animation Studios, Toy Story, along with co-star Tom Hanks as Woody. Here's the VHS look like for Walt Disney's Cinderella. The print date is June 22nd, 1995. This is printed the day before release Walt Disney's 33rd animated feature, Pocahontas, when it came out in theaters at the time. 2 months after release Walt Disney's A Goofy Movie, and is printed 5 months before release Walt Disney's first Pixar animated film, Toy Story, on Thanksgiving 1995. I'm sorry, folks. We all know the rule is it's put made for kids. Features disabled. I'm sorry, folks. Take it or leave it. Alright, don't get a copyright from the Walt Disney Company for all this. And I do not own the copyrights. No copyright infringement intended fair use content, all rights reserved. Okay, folks. Gentlemen, ladies, fasten your seatbelts. Gentlemen, ladies, here comes the opening and closing to Walt Disney's Cinderella 1950 for its 75th anniversary. Here we go, folks. Enjoy. The closing up next. And not worry, I'll eat my dinner in just a few minutes. Yep, this has the same promo. It was on my VHS of Walt Disney's The Santa Claus. Alright, before we do opening and closing to Walt Disney's Toy Story next week, we're going to do the opening and closing to Walt Disney's A Goofy Movie first. And then Toy Story next afterwards too. Here's a preview for Walt Disney's first Pixar animated film, Toy Story.
Sergeant? Yes, sir. Establish a recon post downstairs. Code Red, repeat. We are at Code Red. Recon Plan Charlie. Execute. Move, 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 move. It's a big one.
Walt Disney Pictures presents a totally new animated motion picture event.
Star Command, come in. Do you read me?
The story of 2 toys.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Hello?
Now that film came out the same year as Walt Disney's Goofy Movie and Walt Disney's Pocahontas.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. You are
And also Wallace Shawn as Prince, who plays Rex in Walt Disney's Toy Story.
Me again. I don't like confrontations. Like look an alien.
Which is months after he played Principal Mazer in Walt Disney's A Goofy Movie. 1995. A Goofy Movie came out spring in 1995. Pocahontas came out summer 1995. Toy Story came out in theaters Thanksgiving 1995. And Tom and Huck came out in theaters Christmas 1995.
This holiday season, the adventure takes off. When toys come
It's one of my favorite films of all time.
infinity and beyond. Toys
Because my favorite Disney character is Woody from Toy Story.
this Christmas, Scott Calvin.
And there's the preview for the Santa Claus. If you want to see the opening and closing to Walt Disney's The Santa Claus, feel free for yourself.
That by accident.
Something should happen to me. Put on my suit. The reindeer will know what to do.
This fall, get ready for the greatest holiday adventure of
It was
all.
also made VHS for
You're the new Santa. What? You put on a
Walt
suit
Disney's
with a big
Tall
hat.
Tale, The Unbelievable Adventures of Pecos Bill.
What? You put on a little weight. Does this look like a little weight to you?
This holiday season, Walt Disney Home Video invites you to celebrate.
And it includes Tim Allen's #1 book, Don't Stand Too Close to Naked Man.
Name in Christmas.
Name?
I'm gonna watch it in time for Christmas,
Tim Allen,
starting in November and December.
the Santa Claus.
So, if we go straight on this road and we hit I-94,
Rated PG.
And there's a preview for Pocahontas.
Video proudly presents the extraordinary story of an American legend brought to life. Pocahontas.
This film came out 2 months after release Walt Disney's A Goofy Movie. And that film came out months before release Walt Disney's first Pixar animated film, Toy Story, on Thanksgiving 1995. As well as Walt Disney's
In a new land.
Tom and Huck
We didn't come all this way.
on Christmas 1995.
Very different.
And it's after Walt Disney's 32nd animated feature, The Lion King.
Destinies were one. From Walt Disney Home Video comes a celebration of the American spirit.
They came out the same day as Bad Religion released their album, The Gray Race.
She believed in her dreams.
Pokemon has asked to seek your hand in marriage.
I think my dream is pointing
If you get a Pocahontas watch clock, I think,
And found
if you have the demo VHS of Walt Disney's Squanto, A Warrior's Tale.
I love him, Father.
in 1996, Disney's all-new 33rd full-length animated motion picture comes to video.
Before release Walt Disney's Toy Story on Thanksgiving 1995.
With music by Academy Award winner Alan Menken and lyrics by award-winning lyricist.
And you're also going to have the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo. And it's also seen on VHS of Walt Disney's A Goofy Movie. And my copy do not have the Disney Interactive promo at all, because my copy's version 1.
Coming to video in 1996.
Here it comes.
When did you first
Yep,
see Dumbo?
it's the same promo as on my VHS of Walt Disney's A Goofy Movie.
Or Snow White's kiss. Now these and many other classic Disney moments on video are all a part of the Disney Masterpiece Collection. They're America's most beloved stories. Movies you grew up
These are my childhood Disney movies. It's located 500 South Buena Vista Street, Burbank, California, 91521.
child should enjoy in a collection no family
That's my
should
dream
leave
job
without.
at the Walt Disney Company, of Burbank, California.
The Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection. After all, some
Here comes
moments are too precious
the
not to
handwriting lilac blue feature presentation bumper.
share. And now, our feature presentation.
I know there's a 1995 demo VHS of Cinderella. And there's also a 1988 Black Diamond Classic VHS of Cinderella as well too. Although it's absent the green Esperatio is absent on my VHS copy of Cinderella, as you know. Alright, stay tuned for the closing my posit. Just be on the lookout. Is that now for a feature presentation for Walt Disney's Cinderella? Alright, here comes the closing to Cinderella. Opening and closing to. Make sure I'm gonna copyright for this also too from the Walt Disney Company and all that stuff. Yep, after Walt Disney's The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, 1949, and so is So Dear to My Heart. They're both from 1949. Yeah, after the last two Disney films from 1940s. Alright, next week we'll do the opening and closing to Walt Disney's A Goofy Movie, followed by Walt Disney's Toy Story as well. That's a wrap, folks. I will see y'all guys from the next YouTube video next week. So, till then, this is Drew Franklin signing off. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye, everybody. This is Drew Franklin signing off. Deuces. And good night, everybody.